Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we returned to the Dragon Roost Cavern to claim something, and then we made our way here to the Forest Haven. And in this episode, we're going to go venture back into the Forbidden Woods to presumably grab some photos and a chest that we couldn't get before. Now, this video is, what was I doing there? This video is going to be a bit of an awkward one because I'm actually post-commentating this one. And if you, well, it wouldn't have come out by now. If you're not going to watch the Tears of the Kingdom video, I suppose I should explain what the heck is going on here. So it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, that is because back in November of 2023, I had a major drive failure. My main storage drive for my computer ate itself, basically. It was a head crash. And for the laymen who don't know what a head crash is, inside a hard disk drive there are a bunch of spinning disks, hence the name hard disk. And there's also a little read arm that moves between the disks to read and write data to the hard drive. Those two parts are never supposed to touch, and in my instance, they did. And it literally wiped the data off of my hard drive. So, I have a little bit of a easier time here explaining this, because I'm literally just going to be backtracking through a dungeon to gather photos and a chest. Actually, I think there's a couple chests. So the day after the last video that I uploaded, the Saturday, I recorded 3 episodes of Wind Waker, this one included, and 9 episodes of Tears of the Kingdom. And then I went to play some Deep Rock Galactic with one of my friends. And while we were playing, I heard some clicking sounds from my computer. My computer tends to make weird noises, so I kind of disregarded it. And at some point, we got disconnected from the game. So, and when we were done, I was unable to do a cloud upload with the progress I had made then. So, stupid me, I shut off the cloud saving. So, after that, I decided to record another episode of Wind Waker. And it recorded fine. The audio and the video, well, the video, oh right, that happens. The video recorded fine, but when I went to save the audio from Audacity, I couldn't save it because it said the drive couldn't be found, or the location couldn't be found. So I called in my brother to have a look at it, and he said, pull it out of your computer, we'll see if it reads on mine. And it didn't. So he says, okay, leave it out, and see if you can contact some drive recovery. So I contacted Drive Savers, which are the people that helped Linus Tech Tips with their problem when their raid server went down. I remember being particularly annoyed by the fact that I respawned here and not at the cave up above. Anyway, I contacted them. They gave me a label to ship my drive out to California to get recovered and looked at. Free diagnostic. Very nice. So, a couple days later, I get a call back from them. They have taken a look at my drive, and it's not good. The word the guy used to describe the damage to my hard drive was grievous, which is not a good word when you're describing data recovery potentiality. However, they were hopeful that they could recover something, anything, and I was hopeful that they could recover something, anything, so they were willing to give it a try. Unfortunately, this would have run me something like, it was $36.50 with a required $1,200 down payment. They do their, they have a financing option through a third party, so I was able to get that through, and they started attempting a recovery. At this point, I was a complete basket case. This drive had pretty much everything for not only my videos, but 12 years of my life. So, I'm hopeful that they can recover something, anything. Maybe my audio recordings from my videos. Maybe some save data, because I'll get to that. But second week of December rolls around and I get a call from Drive Savers while at work. And I say, okay, I can't talk right now because I'm at work. Can I call you back? And they give me information through a text message on where I can call, the number I need to give them so that they can figure out my case number. Or my case, I guess, because they gave me the case number. Anyway, so I'm going to call them back when I get home from work. And I go about doing that, and I put the win the wrong way. I go about calling them, and when I went to check the text message from Drive Savers, I noticed I had another text message. And it's from the third-party financiers, the financial company that they use. They have completely refunded me. Drive Savers has a policy where if they can't recover any of your data, then you don't pay any money. So the fact that they've refunded me is giving me reason to pause, and it's like, oh no, something bad happened. Sure enough, I call them. All the data on the drive is corrupted. It's unrecoverable. I have the drive sitting on my computer tower, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it, but I don't know what exactly I could do with it. It's kind of a lost cause, really. Anyway, what am I doing here? I took the pot to the main chamber. I'm looking around for the room that I need to go into for this chest. And there's a chest in that room that I haven't gotten, which I'm going to have to go back for. At this point, I realize I'm kind of screwed because I don't have any magic. These drop magic, right? Give me that feather. Nope, no magic, just rupee. Anyway. So they sent me back by drive, and I have just been spending the past weeks you blinked. I've just been spending the last weeks trying to rebuild everything that I don't know what I'm doing here. There's a giant magic jar right there. And I didn't pick it up like an idiot. I must have been just really hard focusing on this. Anyway, luckily, I uploaded some of my documents and stuff for my logos to show my friends on Discord. So I was able to download those and use them to at least partially rebuild what I had. Some of my logos and stuff might not be perfect. They might be off by a few pixels. But this is the room I was looking for. So, over here, on this little side island here, if you throw a bomb in the middle of those 3 trees, or use a tingle bomb on the actual like GameCube version, you'll spawn a chest here with spikes, kind of like the one we saw back in Dragon Roost Cave. As soon as I deal with these pea hats, we're gonna open up that chest. I'm still looking for magic, by the way, and I completely forgot about... I did not pick up that magic jar, like an idiot. I should have done that. Whoa. Anyway. We're gonna open up this treasure chest to grab the Forbidden Tingle statue. It's covered in sticky sap. It'll be waiting for you on Tingle Island. If it sounds like I'm tired, it kinda is because I am. It's real late. There we go. We got some magic. I think I go for some more over here. Grab a Boku seed. Get rid of that. And there we go. Full magic. So now we head back. We get the rest of the chests in this dungeon, by the way. Anyway, so... yeah. I've been working hard recently to try and get the train back on its rails as best I can. It's not been a fun exercise, I can tell you that much. Like, mentally either. It's part of why it's taken so long. It's because I've just been sort of dreading doing it. I didn't get in the flower in time, so... try to blow the thing from here. There we go. I think at that point I realized that I could have just jumped into that flower over and over again. And that would have worked. But, anyway. As for why I needed the save files, remember when I shut off the cloud save for Deep Rock? Yeah, so whenever I reinstalled the game, guess what? It saved over my cloud with a blank save file. So I lost 3 to 4 years of content that I had worked on. I was like level 384 or something. For those of you who have played DRG, you know what that means. Luckily, I managed to find a backup save on my laptop that I'm not sure how it got there. Ow. Whoa. But yeah, so I'm kind of doing a post-commentary thing on this video. The next... I mean, this week of Wind Waker, if I manage to get all my Wind Waker videos out, all 3 of them, these are all going to be post-commentated. The next one, next Monday, will be the video that I recorded after I played DRG with my friend. Because I have the audio for that one. So that's good. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I meant to jump into that. Got a photo of a moth yellow there. But the next 9 episodes of Tears of the Kingdom are going to be all post-commentated. That's 2 weeks of content that I lost, which again is partially why I took so long getting back to it. Just, how do you come back from something like that? And like, the worst part about it is that I'm tech savvy enough to know better. I should have made backups, and I didn't. So I really only have myself to blame. And as for why the drive failed in the first place, it was just old. It's like 15 years old. It was way past its, lifespan. I actually recorded the audio for the Tears of the Kingdom video before this one. So I go way more off about that one. I'm looking at something here, and I'm like, what am I looking at? Because the thing is in here. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm looking at. I didn't even know this was in here. I'm pretty sure this is new to the HD version. I'm pretty sure anyway. If this is in the actual original, then I don't think I've ever gotten this. Yeah, there's a treasure chest up here with some trees. And inside the chest is a joy pendant. Yay. Those things are everywhere. And then this turned out to be the mini-boss room, which is not where I wanted to be. The door locked behind me, so I had to go open it again. Using my boomerang. Come on, lock on. There we go. We're technically done in this dungeon now, I think. Except there's one... we're not done in here yet. There's one chest in one of the earlier rooms that I didn't go back to because I needed the boomerang. And I don't remember if I actually did it in here. Depends on if I check the map or not. I think I was trying to get in or out of here. Let's see. If I don't get it in this episode, I actually come back to it later. Go back in here. Because this is a quick warp out, and it's going to take me back to the Forbidden, or the Sacred Forest. Or, what is it? Forest Haven. Sacred Forest Meadow is Ocarina of Time. Anyway, we're here. At some point, I remember the chest, and I go back for it, but I don't remember when I do that. Anyway, and I'm very much like, oh, I'm glad I came back for this, because it turns out it's like a treasure chart or something. I think I come over. No, I don't go to Beetle. Never mind. I thought I was gonna go to Beetle. That's why I was looking. Hop in the boat. Sail over to this island. So we can drop off our pictographs. There's still 10 minutes in this video, jeez. It's a long video. Climb the ladder. Trying to get some magic, but there's nothing in this grass. Like, ever. Are you accepting more photo or pictographs, sir? Yes. So we get the Mothula. And we got the Morph. And there we go. That's 2 more pictographs for our gallery. So now what do? Well, let's see. What do I go off and do? I think I go for a fishman at some point. I think I go to like an island. I think it's a Great Fairy Island that I go to. Yeah, this is way back. I think what we actually start doing here is... Oh, I'm showing off how the forest, or the Forbidden Woods, doesn't actually show up on the map. That's a weird thing. Anyway, I believe what I do for the rest of this episode is I go to the different islands and get the fishman thing. And no, unfortunately, I am not going to be reading in Fishman's voice. I don't know how many people actually like that, but I did that a lot in these episodes, and unfortunately, I just don't have the energy for that after recording them once already. And I know it was like 2 months ago, but like, yeah. The enthusiasm's kind of gone. But we'll see what Fishman has to say anyway. So... what do we got here? This is Ice Ring Isle. And what does Fishman have to say about Ice Ring? There's this amazing treasure inside that freezing ring of ice over there. But even if you wanted it and tried to get inside, you'd just be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice, no matter how cold. Search for it, small fry. And that's all he has to offer. And with that, he's off. So, yeah, we're basically just fishman hunting? Fishing? We're fishman fishing. And then some platforms load in. Got a reef down there. There's very few islands you actually have to visit in this game to actually complete it. All the main ones usually. Like, I think we can actually do this. I think I actually do this Fairy Island. Once I get the Fishman. So, which island is this? This is going to be Southern Fairy Island. There's 5 Fairy Islands. North, South, East, West, and Thorned. Listen up, small fry. This is just between you and me. On Outside Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. What? You haven't got anything to dig with? I'd say try using an animal or something. Work smarter, not harder, small fry. That's all he has to offer. Everything Fishman has to say, for the most part, is pretty good information. I believe, actually, also on this island, we run into the first of our rare enemies. I think there's only like 20 of them in the game. But we need to use a bomb to blow up this wooden gateway here. And that enemy right there. These are blue chews. Blue chews only show up on specific islands. And they have this rare blue chew jelly. I think that's exactly enough blue chew jelly to make the potion twice. Anyway, they're also electrified, so you have to stun them with your boomerang in order to take them out. And it also drops a 10 rupee. Also check underneath these. Some hearts here. And this other one has a ton of rupees. Well, 3, actually. I think it's also supposed to have hearts under it, but because we're full health, it swaps them out for rupees. Now we get to say hello to the Great Fairy. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Yes, blow your lotus petals all over me. And give me a larger bomb bag. Now we can carry 99. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Do I grab a fairy? No, because I have one. I do, however, take a picture of a fairy, because that is something else we need to do. Good enough. Because fairies are a pictograph. Grab a couple of them. The blue chews will respawn, but you can't steal their jelly anymore. You can only steal their jelly once. Also, why are you over here? Anyway, on to the next island, which I think is actually the last island we get in this video. And what island is this? What island is this? Oh, watch out for that. That is the cyclone. If you get sucked into that, it warps you across the map. Now, what island is this? Oh, it's Shark Island, isn't it? I think that's Shark Island. It looks funny. Let's see. It is indeed Shark Island. There's the Outset Island in the background there. Tell me, small fry, have you ever been caught in one of those cyclones? The wind deity Cyclos uses those cyclones to fly across the sea instantaneously, or so I've heard. Could be just a rumor. Boy, if you had that power, you wouldn't have to spend so much time sailing back and forth across the sea all the time. Wouldn't that be nice, Fry? But let me tell you, there's no way he'll give up his power easily. You can't get near the guy, so you'll have to figure out how to shoot him from a distance. Don't you have a weapon that can pierce things from a distance? You know, whip? Whip, I tell you. You get my point, Fry? That's all the information he has for us. We don't have anything like that right now, but we will be getting something like that soon. And then I suppose I head off towards Outset Island. So next time on The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker will be on Outset Island. Till then, this is N520 signing out.